Hey, is this Jenna Smith? Huh? Ah, this must be Beth. Good job today at work. I didn't realize that you'd end up coming to work with me at the same company and same department after switching jobs. This must be a part of my destiny. But why the hell is this really happening? I'm sorry, but what exactly do you mean by that? We only met each other yesterday, so… Well, my ex-husband is now currently your husband. So I was just wondering why his new and so-called improved wife has to start working in the same department as me. What? I had heard about him getting married again. And when I heard that it was you, I knew I needed to come talk to you. This is quite the unwanted coincidence, huh? He told me about his first wife being rather… Well, it's good to know that you were his first, and that you'll be working with me from now on. Well, if you're still interested in talking about him and me, then that'll have to wait a bit. What? We shouldn't be talking like this outside of work. We both know that we need to separate our private lives from our work. So, can we talk more about this stuff tomorrow? Or better yet, can we just forget about this all? Huh? That's all you have to say to me? Is there something else you really need to tell me? No, not really. I just thought you'd be much more upset about this, like I am. I'm not that upset by you being his ex, but more just concerned by the fact that you contacted me to talk about that sort of thing right now. But anyway, my dinner is about to be finished, so I'm going to have to go. See you later. David, are you able to talk right now?
Oh, hey, Jenna. I'm riding on the bus right now coming home, so I have a little time.
I hope you had a good day at work today. I know that recently things have been a bit stressful there and all.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm handling myself pretty well with the new company changes. So, what's going on? Do you need me to pick anything up on the way home?
No, thanks. However, I do have something I need to let you know about right away.
Okay, what's up?
Well, the company I just moved into yesterday. It seems that your ex-wife is also working there. And not only that, but she has been working in the department that I'll be working in from now on.
What? Beth was really there? Are you sure it wasn't someone with the same name?
Well, she apparently heard about me when I first entered the company. And after my first day at work, she texted me letting me know who she was.
She really went ahead and texted you like that out of nowhere. And it wasn't even for something work-related?
I mean, we are going to be working in the same department, so at some point we were going to need to confront each other. But I only learned that she is your ex when she told me. I would have never known that she was the one that you had all those crazy stories about.
Are you going to be okay with this? Having to work in the same company, let alone same department as your husband's ex-wife, has to be pretty difficult for you, right?
Well, I suppose it could become that way. But I've only just started here, so I want to give it a little longer. She hasn't really given me any reason to be concerned either yet. And it's been over 3.5 years now since the two of you divorced, right? I think we all know that some time has passed now, and she probably doesn't really care about you and I anymore.
If you say so. Just make sure not to let her try anything with you, okay? If anything starts to happen between you two, please tell me right away.
Thank you.
By the way, I'll be getting to my stop here soon. So, I'll see you in another 5 minutes or so.
All right. Be careful on your walk home. Jenna, can you come over to my cubicle and help me get my work done? I have a ton of paperwork that needs to be filled in, but I don't think my brain can take any more today. Again? What? What do you mean by again? You always seem to have a lot of free time over there, so I thought I'd help you find some work and getting mine done for me. I would have thought that my kindness had worn off on you by now, and you'd be right on top of the work I ask you to do.
But giving me work to do isn't your job. That would be our manager's job. And even then, you have to do your own work or the manager will get upset. He already had a chat with me earlier this week about how much I helped you a few days ago. If you can't get your work done on your own, then that may become leftover work that needs to get done tomorrow. And I'm sure our manager wouldn't take too kindly to that. If you're not going to be able to handle your own work, then maybe someone else needs to step in and take your place.
Man, you are one serious little girl, huh? I suppose that guy's taste in women really did change. I know for a fact that he used to love laid-back and sexy women like me.
My husband has nothing to do with our work at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to start heading home now.
Huh? What about my work?
Once you've managed to finish your work, you'll be able to head home, right? That's pretty much how all office jobs go, right? I could have sworn that you've been working for this company a lot longer than me, so shouldn't I be the one asking you to help me?
But I have plans for a date in an hour.
And I have plans for dinner with my husband soon as well.
Huh?
I'll be leaving now. I don't really have the time to sit around talking with you about how to do your job.
Have you just given up then? I can tell that you're lying to me right now about going out to dinner with that man of yours. Well, whatever. I'll just have another one of my coworkers do my work for me.
Jenna, I'm going to be getting home from work a little late tonight.
What happened?
Well, actually, I was asked to go overseas to Germany for work. I'll be leaving next Monday and won't be back for a week.
Oh? That's pretty rare, isn't it?
Well, I need to go over and help set up a new facility over there, and I'm the only one in my department that has a good understanding of the facility's systems. So, I'll be the one to make everything work for the German site when I get there.
I see. That seems pretty exciting then.
It sure does seem fun, but also a little stressful. Either way, it'll be my first time going to Germany, and I'll make sure to bring you some stuff from there. But as for today, I'm working with one of my other coworkers to start getting things prepared and packed up before we leave on the trip. That's why I'll end up being late tonight. So, if you don't mind eating before me, then go right ahead.
All right. Understood.
Beth? By any chance, is today your day off?
Oh, look who it is! Yeah, I took the day off today. From today, I'll be going on vacation with my boyfriend for 1 week.
Well, both our manager and the director are pissed off right now. They said they heard nothing from you about going on vacation for a week. Usually they'd allow you to take a week off if you asked for it, but leaving without saying anything is not good for anyone.
I must have forgotten to do that. I'm already at the airport now, so please let them know I'll be gone out of the US for a week.
Huh? No way am I doing that for you. How about you tell them yourself? You're an adult now. You can't even do the basics.
Hey, is there a chance that you still haven't noticed anything yet?
What are you on about?
It's something that'll blow your pants off, so I'll wait until I'm back to tell you. I'm going to turn off my phone now, okay?
Beth!
Jenna, how's it going? I'm still on vacation right now with my man, and we are both going crazy over each other.
Beth? Hey, if you keep this up, you're going to get yourself fired.
Well, that doesn't really bother me.
What?
I'm not going to need that job soon anyway.
Are you planning to get married to your boyfriend here soon then?
You could say that. I'm tired of waiting to tell you the big news, so I'll let you know now. That boyfriend of mine. Do you know who he is? I don't really care, actually.
You'll start to care once you hear who he is. Actually, your husband has gone back to loving me.
Oh.
He said that after we marry, he's going to change jobs and will start bringing in a salary of around $400,000 a year. At least, that's what he told me. But I find it so amazing that just before this happened, he learned about you starting work in the same department as me. If you're planning to take him to court for a settlement or something, go right ahead. It won't hurt his wallet in the slightest. That's why I'm totally fine telling you about how I'm stealing my ex back from you and I don't care about the repercussions. Also, it all happened so fast. One day when he was walking out of your house, he ran into me. And right there he told me that he wanted to get back with me. And he started booking a hotel for us right in front of me. Hey! How does it feel knowing that your husband is going back to his ex?
Before we get to that, I have a question. Where are you guys staying right now?
Mexico! We went back to the same place he took me for our honeymoon back when we first married.
So your honeymoon was in Mexico?
I'm sure you were pretty jealous of us, right? I heard that the two of you only went out to Florida for your honeymoon, right? Stayed at Disney World or something like that?
Yeah, Disney.
You seem pretty shocked by this, you poor little girl. Well, anyway, your husband is now mine again. I'm sure you wouldn't know what to do with a husband that's going to bring in $400,000 a year.
Well, for the time being, I'm going to let the company know that you're not coming back, okay?
Yeah. Always wanting to talk about work, I see. And I heard that he left the divorce papers on the kitchen table for you to fill out. So make sure you get those handed in soon. When we get back from Mexico, I know the two of us will be itching to get married right away. See you later, Jenna.
David, can we have a quick chat, please? I know that you were asking me to tell you about anything that starts happening between me and your ex, and, well, it seems like she's starting to make things complicated.
What happened between you two?
I'll send you all the messages we have been sending back and forth to each other, and then we can talk about it all.
Alright. Wow. What is going on with all of this? Not only is there a lot of mixed messages here, but why is she saying that she is with me right now?
I know, right? What are we going to do about it?
Well, first things first. We should try and understand what all about what she said is true and what is a lie. I was the one that divorced her from back in the day. So I'll try and write up a claim that I can bring to the courthouse about her trying to harass us. You'll probably be talking to her again very soon. So when you get the chance, can you use that time to talk with her about what she is really up to, so that we can get a better grasp of the situation? That would help me with writing up this claim. I unfortunately can't really do anything to help you with her either at the moment, since I'm on the other side of the pond right now. And you're the only one that knows her new contact information, so it's only up to you.
I get it. Don't worry about me.
I'm really sorry for pushing most of the responsibility onto you, but I hope this works out for us.
Jenna! Thank you so much for getting a divorce for me. When I had gotten back to the airport and turned my phone back on, he had sent me messages saying that you had gone ahead and turned all the paperwork into the city office. And then he told me that he had already sent in our marriage papers.
What? You guys already sent those in too?
You have to work with the steel while it's still red hot. So that means that I am finally the wife of a man making $400,000. I think that man you keep talking about isn't my husband after all.
Huh?
My husband and I have still not technically gone on our honeymoon, and we never went to Disney World together yet. And I heard that you had already sent in the divorce papers before even leaving on your trip to Mexico.
What? You guys haven't gone yet.
I think the man you have been talking about coming back to you has been Jeff, right?
That's right, but...
Well, my husband is that guy's little brother, David.
Wait, what? Huh?
The man you had first married back in the day was David, right?
Huh? What in the hell?
David told me all about this. Right after you had married David, you started to go after your then brother-in-law, Jeff, and soon started having an affair. Right after you had a divorce with David, you immediately went and married his brother, right? But after your second marriage, you didn't like the idea of going to live at their parents' house. So after 3 months, you divorced him as well. Does all of this match what happened?
Yeah. But none of that really matters now. I'll be married to a man making $400,000 a year. So it makes no difference if they're the older or younger brother.
Well, about that whole new salary deal. I think that would be Jeff's now ex-wife that is going to change jobs and start making that large amount of money.
Huh?
That ex-wife of his originally married him under the idea that he'd be making a decent paycheck as well, but when she found out the truth, she had to step up her game. She was also a little disappointed that she had to live with his family, but was able to deal with it. And actually, she already knows about how the two of you have been cheating while still married to Jeff. So she hurried up and used that moment to turn in the divorce papers, and then made sure to go out and find a really good lawyer to help her.
A lawyer?
It sounds like she's talking to a lawyer about how to sue you, so you'd better start looking for one too.
She wants a settlement? Hold on a sec. What about Jeff's salary then?
I've heard it's practically zero.
Zero?
Well, he was always treated the best by his parents, and they would allow him to mooch off of their income for a while. And the only reason that he married his ex was in the hopes that she'd care for him after they had passed away. So he's really been going for money is all.
Just money? I can't. Why didn't you tell me about all of this a lot sooner?
I didn't really have a reason to tell you about any of this, and I still don't really care to.
What?
You probably never knew about any of this, but a while back, David had cut ties with both his brother and his parents. And then after that, David and I got married. So to me, I didn't really see any of you as my friends.
What is up with that? I only wanted to marry Jeff for that bank that he was supposed to be making, but he turned out to have nothing?
Well, this all seems to have really been a huge misunderstanding on your part then, huh? Well, now that I've heard everything from you and fixed all the wrongs in your thinking, I'm going to stop talking with you. I hope you do okay with this new husband of yours.
Stop that! Wait, can you help me out here? We are both co-workers after all.
I don't think so. You are going to be fired in a couple of days, I think.
Fired?
Well, I told them that you told me you'd never be coming back, so... And even before that, you never told anyone that you were going on vacation and taking the time off. So you already seemed like you were on your way out.
You never told them that I was taking that week off?
I thought I told you that none of that had to do with me, and that you needed to do things like that on your own. Even if I did tell them, I doubt that would have been enough for them to let you off the hook. So with that, I'll be going. Things started off with both my husband and I asking to go to court against Beth after she started to harass us. There, we were able to get a small settlement agreed on for her to pay us. Along with that, the ex-wife of Jeff also got a settlement of $400,000, which they will now have to find a way to pay with what little money they have. Beth was also fired from the company we both worked at and was forced to go back to working at her previous job selling bathtubs at a department store. And since it isn't just her that has to pay a settlement to two different people, she will also have to help her new husband Jeff do the same. Of course, with him not having a job,
He is still living back at his parents' place, and it seems he keeps asking for Beth to move in with him as well. Of course, his parents were hoping that he would bring his ex back with him to their house, but in return, they got the moneyless Beth instead. I guess their dreams of having a wealthy daughter-in-law have all been crushed, and I've heard that they are not going to be forgiving Jeff for this anytime soon. It even looks like they will soon be kicked out of the house and be forced to find a place on their own since they can't bring any money into the family. I suppose this is what Beth gets for trying to make it look like she was stealing my David. And even worse, she should have tried understanding the situation a bit more before making such bold and stupid moves. As for David and I, we are back to living under the same roof together. And David even got a bonus for going to Germany and helping out the new facility. I think we will finally take that honeymoon we have always been thinking of using that money on. And I wouldn't mind going on a trip to Bali or the Maldives soon. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.